One of you wrote that the objection that virtue epistemology both fails to give guidance and fails to incorporate guidance on what is permissible in belief formation seems very strong. Moreover, Zagzebski's reply that no one is harmed by particular ill-formed beliefs seems both false and excessively unconcerned with truth. And then this person asks, is there any good reply that the virtue epistemologist can give to this objection? And I do think it's a tough objection for the virtue epistemologist. One thing they could say is they could say something like I said in the previous video, let's care both about virtues in epistemology and about justification of particular beliefs. But that's letting go of the sort of sole virtue epistemology as like the fundamental project. Another thing they could say, they could remind us that, look, a lot of our beliefs, almost all of our beliefs, in fact, are not voluntarily formed. Some of you, even in your questions from last week and some from this week, sort of talked about how maybe none of our beliefs are voluntarily formed. And if that's right, we could think, well, what good is guidance if we don't have any control over what beliefs we form? So if the objection is, virtue epistemology doesn't guide us in forming our beliefs, it doesn't tell us what beliefs we should have or not have. But you might think, well, we don't have any choice over what beliefs we have and not have. So it doesn't matter whether it can guide us or not. We aren't the kind of people, we aren't the kind of creatures that can be guided in forming our beliefs. We can't form them voluntarily. So the fact that it doesn't give us guidance might not be a problem. That's one solution, or that's one way you might get around this objection that might be more palatable to this questioner.